It looks like today will be the first day that I set off in the rain. I just got caught coming back from the facilities. It was all very nice and sunny, and then suddenly it's raining again. So I think that's the order of the day today. I'll be possibly getting wet. There's a great wind pushing me straight it over, so it shouldn't take long at all. One of the less glamorous things about this is fueling up, and the fuel barges are always, well, not always, sometimes they're quite nice, but this one isn't. Quite easy to damage your boat on. And here comes our fuel delivery guy. So I reckon I've probably got about 18 litres to go in. I'd rather keep it topped up. That's about half a tank for me.
Any idea how much you might take?
About 18 litres.
Okay.
You can give me a shout at 12,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
What's that?
16.8.
Yeah, that's about right. 16.8.
Yeah.
Not a bad guess.
No. Pretty close.
So I have to listen to it because the fuel gauge is, well, down there for a start. I hear it coming up the bike. Right, that'll do. Don't want it bubbling out. Joyously, I get to do a 60-40 split on that. 40% goes towards heating the boat up in the diesel heater, 60% goes towards propulsion. I pay different tax rates. Let's go and see what the damage is for that amount. Well, you can't see it there, but the answer is £27.50. Actually, it was £27.47, but I didn't have 47 pence in change, so I gave them 3p. Right, okay, so now what I need to do is radio port control, which is over there. That building there with the red lights on is port control. And I need to get permission to exit the marina. Now, those of you may remember springtime. Springtime is hanging out the other side of the wall here. They anchored last night by the breakwater. I was going to say bump into them, but don't worry, I won't bump into you. It's holding the boat now on the one line on the engine. Getting myself ready so that when I tell them I'm ready to go, I actually can go. So the wind is actually doing me a big favour and pushing me off the fuel berth. If I put a bit of, with my foot, tiller on, see that I come right away from it. So I think literally I've got one fender at the back there which is protecting me, and my line. It's radio in, see what happens. Port control, port control.
22, full charge, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Permission to leave the fuel dock and head out to sea.
Yes, they leave.
Port control, sorry, 2 to 3.
Yes, they leave.
Port control, 2 to 2, thank you. Standing by 1 4. I didn't hear what he said, but he said, yes, you may leave. Apparently. See, springtime, they're heading the wrong way. So I worked out what springtime's doing. He's doing it properly, and he's going to go out to past that cardinal, out to that red buoy, and then he's going to head south. I'm got less draft than he has under my boat, smaller keel, so I'm just going to go off to the right now. But also, it's not raining. This is really good. Here I've said before, it's always a race. I think springtime just put their anchor down because I've got Big Purple. Hey, you ready for the usual complaints? The wind's blowing the wrong direction. Well, it is. It's blowing me exactly where I want to go. Ironic, that's no good to me either. It's a very slow way of sailing if the wind is right behind you. You need to get some sort of aerofoil effect into the sails. If wind is just pushing the sails, then you're just going as fast as the wind. I should be able to go faster than the wind, theoretically. So the wind is right behind me. Well, it's not right behind me. I've gone off course. That's why I was showing you that thing there. Look, I'll show you again. Purple line is where I really need to be going. Yellow line is where I've gone. The red line is where I'm currently heading. And I'm doing that because if I put the wind just there off my left-hand side behind me, this shows me where the wind is coming from. If it was here, I go really slow. If I have it just there, then I go much faster. I'm currently getting 6.2 knots and joyously overtaking springtime. Woohoo! But I'm going further away from Dover than springtime is. Are they getting a better overall speed, velocity made good? I don't know, because I've got no way of calculating my velocity made good, but I've got velocity, and that's good. So I'm going to have to jibe in a bit and then go more the other way. Jibe is when the wind comes around behind the boat, and you may have heard me talking about tacking, and that is where the wind goes in front of the boat. And Big Purple is going all floppy. Go floppy, Big Purple, don't go floppy. Pull it in like this now. This controls Big Purple, bring it in tight. Wind will now fill her. Come on, Big Purple. No. Oh, there we go. No. I'm going to have to head more off the wind. A bit more 10 degrees to port, put the wind even further beside me. And come on, Big Purple, Phil. Phil, this is life, right? Okay, this is sailing life. Come on, Big Purple, please, Phil. Oh, I have to go further away from the wind just to get some wind into her. Terrible camera work whilst I'm pressing lots of buttons and holding the camera. And then when she fills, she still hasn't. Oh, there we go. Boom. Now I can ease this rope out a bit, like that, and she'll stay full. Right, but now I need my hands. Stupid hand in the way. At least you can see me. Right, putting camera down now. Can anybody see any bluebirds? We are looking for bluebirds. I see no bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Do you see what I did there? Just looking for bluebirds. Just looking for a good time to tack. Just looking for a good time to tack, actually. Because I am not jibe, in fact, not tack. Remember, we had that lesson earlier. Jibe is where the wind goes behind the boat. So currently it's coming over this here. I need to turn the boat so it comes over this here. And when I do this whole ziggity zaggity thing coming down, I overtake springtime. And then what I tried to do, I tried to go too far with the wind. And springtime, who is going with the wind, but is generally a faster boat, and I fell behind them again. So I'm not going to fall for that this time. Oh no, springtime. I'm going to keep on zigging and zagging.
Motor vessel GCL Greece. Motor vessel GCL Greece. Motor tanker quota calling.
So this is South Foreshore, apparently. Is that even in focus? I can't see. I apologise if that's not in focus.
GCR Grace, more tanker quota calling.
Oh, was that a bluebird? No, it was a seagull. Well, it's massive, isn't it? It really is. That's because I'm filming now. That goes naughty. Thank you. Naughty purple. I'm quite close to the shore. I think I might need to tack away at any moment. Jibe away. Jibing. Oh. Let's count big boats together. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. One in the marina. One coming out the marina. I called up. I've just struggled getting the cruising chute down, so I'm way off track now. I was going to beat springtime. I was going to get in. I was honestly, and then I couldn't get my cruising chute down, so I had to go with the wind for quite some distance while I fought with that. So I have to redo what I did in Lowestoft to make sure that works now. So they're ahead of me. Still under sail. Look at them go. Where are they? There they are, right there. Yeah. I'm still doing a good 6 knots under sail. I'm under engine and sail. But we've got to let these guys in. Look at that. Let's put that to normal. That's how close he is to me. And I have to wait just around, see the breakwater there, that wall, just roughly where springtime is now, and then I'm allowed to call them to come in. There's a nice view of the castle from here, as well as the White Cliffs. Oh, was that one? No, that wasn't a bluebird either. I got told to ignore the red lights and just come on in, so that's what I'm doing. And we both had to wait, so we arrive at the same time, which is kind of cool. I've still got my sail up as well, which I should put away. And we're going to the outer marina, which is a new one, Charlie 52 for me. Well, it is super sunny, shiny in Dover, and there's Ketty in berth C53, which is really nice. And as you can see, the cruising chute is half hoisted. Let's go and see what went wrong with that. It was pretty hairy, suddenly realising that I can't get that thing down. Oh dear, my Parkinson sign's in the water here. Thankfully it's plastic, it'll dry out. I couldn't get Big Purple down, and there was like lots and lots of ferries in the way, and I'm thinking I am about to put myself in a sticky situation, so I had to head the other direction, keep myself safe, keep everybody else safe. But let's go and have a look, see what happened at the top of this sail. So I put a double pulley at the top to get extra purchase. So I was not sure why it was there, but you can see that what's happened is it's twisted up and wrapped itself around itself many times, which stopped, you know, the friction just stopped it coming down. I can't even get it down now with it on a boat that's not jumping up and down on the waves. So I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably put it back to a single line system or something. Right, well, here she is, back in her sausage. Big Purple ready to go. I've put the lines back on the outside. So when she launches that, I'm going to say a tangle of nests, but it's going to be that very tidily goes up the outside of the sausage. But I have a bit of an issue. The sun came out and it was really, really hot, and because I had a dark shirt on, I took my shirt off and I threw it down into the hatch down there, where the sail was. And now it's got cold and I want to put my shirt on and I can't find my shirt, and I rather fear it's somewhere in the sausage, and I like that shirt, so I'm gonna have to dig it all out again just to see if my shirt's in there. Incidentally, has anyone seen the top of my thermos flask? Because I had that today as well and that's disappeared. The shirt has been recovered. That's approximately 7 foot. Maybe you remember I was stitching this webbing together when I was in Ardglass, I think. I forget the name of the nice people that gave me this webbing, but I've been flying this sail so much, I think it's been chafing quite a lot. So it's time to get the blue needle and thread onto the green and red webbing for the big purple sail. I like my colours, what can I say? Just while I was stitching that, I noticed that there was a few holes in the sock itself, so they have been taped up with this stuff actually. So not sponsored by them, but I have to say this Rhino Ultra Tape appears to be really good stuff, and it's sticky, which is a good thing. It's kind of woven canvas. It's a bit like gaffer tape, but not gaffer tape. And yeah, it seems to be really holding its weight better than gaffer tape has done when I've used that on the boat. So big thumbs up to that Rhino Ultra Tape. If you're watching Rhino Ultra Tape, people, the link's at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, thanks. I mean, the holes that I'm covering with it is definitely melty marks as well, isn't it? That's not just chafe. So that's happened as I'm pulling this thing up and down, and it's rubbing on the lines. So I'm kind of progressing down the sail now as I go to find these holes. It's a bit of a job that I hadn't planned doing, of course. So what time is it now? It is 3 minutes past 3. I have been here 2 hours and I haven't stopped yet. Hopefully soon I will stop. Thank you very much to these people here. They have donated very recently. I really appreciate everybody that is donating, and I send you back a personal message as well, let you know what I'm doing, where I'm up to, etc., what's in my head a little bit. So those of you who have donated via the link, you know a little bit more about me, and thank you. It's a privilege to kind of get to know you. Some people are putting anonymous, and that's absolutely fine. But I can't thank you by name. So if you've donated anonymously to this cause, and I have replied, please do forgive me for not mentioning your name in the reply. It literally just comes through to me as anonymous. So that's where I'm at on that one. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been a lot of me waffling, as indeed most of them are. But the sun is out now, which is a lot better than yesterday. And I'm going to be making passage plans to get to, as I said, Sovereign Harbour, Eastbourne for tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oops, and I almost forgot. I need to say a very, very big thank you to the Port of Dover because they've sponsored tonight's stay. Thank you very, very much.